Good morning, guys. This is Mrs. Davis, and today we are going to talk about the line of symmetry. So the line of symmetry is when you separate two parts of an object. You can separate them and making them look equal. So if I have this rectangle shape and I want to put the line of symmetry in there, all I want to do is find where I can fold the paper so that both sides are the same. Now let's see, if I take this corner and I go to this corner, I don't know, does that look the same? No, let's try it again. If I maybe take this side and I go to this side and I put them together, do those two look the same? Yes, I think they do. You can kind of see where I already folded it this way. Also, longwise. This is the same shape, and this is the same shape, okay? So the line of symmetry is having balance in a shape, finding that balance where you would be able to fold it, and you could see the other shape on the other side. They're symmetrical, and they fit together nice and evenly. Kind of like the human body. I have an arm over here, I have an arm over here, I have a hand, I have fingers. Very similar, okay? On my table, I just drew a few different other interesting shapes to show you that geometric shapes are not the only thing that are symmetrical. You can have an organic shape become one too, but that's only if you can make one side be the same as the other. All right, so do you want to know what we're doing today? All right, I know you do. So today, we are going to create a skateboard, a little skateboard sculpture, and I want it to have balance. So you want to make sure that you can have balance and some nice symmetrical pattern on the skateboard. And if you notice, I did two. I did the blue one first, and then I did the orange on top. Whatever materials you have is fine. I used stuff from the kitchen. So I went and found a box, gluten-free. You know I love gluten-free. And I cut out my shape. So I'm going to do that right now. Make sure you have some scissors. Okay? It's okay to go ahead and cut your shapes ahead of time. It's all right if you only have paper that's white or if you have colored paper like me, whatever you have. I have two long shapes. These are going to be the wheels with this. And then I have two different rectangle shapes here. I'm going to use this for my symmetry shapes up on the top. So I'm going to cut this first. All right, this is a nice shape. It's already kind of cut for me in this nice rectangle shape, which is good. Now I do want it to have symmetry, so I want to make sure when I'm cutting that I'm getting all the sides the same. So just to make it a little easier, I'm going to get another pair of scissors. These will help. Just going to make that line look straight. You can always get a pencil and you can trace if you want. Put a book up next to it and trace it and make it straight. I'm just going to wing it here today for you. So how's everybody doing? I hope you're doing okay. I know it's not easy not being able to go to school and see everybody. I feel the same way as you. It's a tough thing. But at least one way or another we can connect, whether it's seeing videos or typing each other different things about what's going on, or if we have questions about our work. If you're concerned about a math problem and you want to ask help from a teacher, all of those things are good. And we want to keep doing those things because it makes us all feel a part of the Plamosa family, which is what we are. All right, so here I go. Now you're going to ask me, Miss Davis, how are you going to get that skateboard shape? Well, this is what you do. You just take the corners, okay? I'm going to do it on this side, I guess. And I'm going to just draw a line. Try to make the lines about the same. on the corners. Okay, I don't know if I drew those exactly the same, but close enough. Get pretty close, it's good. And you can cut these corners. All right, so now I have that skateboard shape. And save my little pieces for later, you never know. Pretty good, not too bad. What do you think? Not too bad? All right. So then I'm going to take this shape. Now, when you're doing it, it's really important to remember that line of symmetry. So what I'm going to do first is fold the paper. And the outside here is going to be my outside shape. Okay? This inside here, this is the fold. So if I hold the fold, it'll be a lot easier to cut the outside shape so that both sides look the same. Because remember, one of your goals is I can create a sculpture with symmetry, which is what we're doing. It's a little skateboard sculpture, but it'll have some balance and some symmetry. So when I do it, I'm just going to cut olive over on this side, but then inside here, if you want a second pattern for the inside of the shape, then we'll cut some shapes out of here. I'll show you how to do that. All right, so let's do the outside first. This is like the fun part. You can always practice a few times before you do your final one, like we do in class. So I'm just going to play with it here. Remember, mistakes are good. If you cut a funny mistake, it might actually look cool. So just leave it. All right, so we have that. You can see. Okay. Open it. Ah, now what I was talking about before. If I want to make some shapes in the middle and I want them to look the same, I close it back up, hold where the fold is, and on the fold, I just do a couple of shapes. Okay, I'm just going to do some easy ones so it's not too hard. I don't want to cut all of the fold because then I won't have that cool look in the middle too, but all right, so there we go. You see? Okay. And then we're just going to glue this down. But I think I want to do something with the green first too. Let's do something with the green. All right, so I'm going to fold this again. And this time I'm going to make a really simple kind of a shape. All right. So now we have this. What do you guys think? Too big? Let me go a little smaller. I know you're still with me. So I was trying to take my dog Luna to the bathroom yesterday with that storm that we had going on. And wouldn't you know, she did not want to go. And it was really pouring. I'm sure some of you had to take your dogs out. And it wasn't easy. Okay, so now you can use glue or glue stick, whatever you have. Okay, they both work really well. I used glue on the first one. I'll do this glue stick real quick. And then maybe... But just remember, get a lot of it on there. You don't want to have... Okay. Make sure it's nice and thick. All right. Try to get it in the middle. I think I went off a little bit. Best you can. Sometimes you rub it. Rubbing it good for a few minutes really helps stay on. All right, and then this one, I'm going to go ahead and use the liquid glue here. Might as well, since I have it out too. It's fun. All right. Remember I always say dot, dot, not a lot. Don't overdo. Okay? All right. So now we're going to stick this on here. Or should I stick it the other way? Let's see. Which one looks better? Ooh, I kind of like that. Maybe I'll do that way. Okay. And then rub it nice and good. Push down, really get that glue to go into the paper. I kind of like this shape up here at the top. I kind of don't want to like get rid of that. That's just kind of interesting. So let me see here. Okay, so I'm just going to fold this over, right? Maybe I'll leave those two pokey things. I think that's kind of neat looking. Fold this one over and fold my sides. And voila, there we go. We got that part of the skateboard. And then all we need is the wheels. The wheels are so easy to do. Oh my gosh. These things are great. I know. I've got to go faster. All right. So all you do, we've done this before. Well, some of you have done this before. So you take a pen or a marker, a thicker piece is better. You don't want a pencil might be too thin. And you just roll. That's all you do. You just roll it up. Okay? And then you take the glue. You need a lot. Okay? And then it's going to squeeze out. And you just take the glue and you just rub it all around, everywhere. Okay? And then I'm going to stick it on. I might add a little extra. All right, we just have to do one more. Quick, 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 quick. Now see, I'm rolling this one the other way. There's always more than one way to do things, guys. Always. If you find another way, do it. Try it. I like these smaller wheels for this big thing because I think they're fun and easy to do. But they probably could be bigger. You know, I mean, with a skateboard that big, might want to go bigger. But I don't know that I have anything in my house that I could roll around that would be the right size. I'd have to look. You know, I'm thinking maybe like the handle of a broomstick or something like that might be a bigger size to roll. So if you find something else in the house, think of things that you can use. You can wrap it and make the wheels bigger. Okay? All right. So there we go. Now we have our skateboard. And here's the other one. Okay. Thank you for stopping by and seeing how to make skateboard sculpture and thinking about balance and symmetry. Okay, making both sides of your art look the same. All right, love you. See you soon.